Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to some of the Gong Gong examples for the next rhythm in the study. This part of a suite of rhythms called the Takai Suite, and it's a beautiful dance. It's in 5 parts. We're only going to look at 3 of the parts for this particular study on drum set adaptations. And I'm actually going to begin with the 3rd part because it's a little easier to grasp when moving to the drum set, and it still features the gong gong as its phrase. So this particular rhythm is called Tanchili Gong, and it's a lovely dance and a circle dance. Once again, it's really about accompanying the dance. So try to check out some of those videos if you're able to. The rhythm is in 6/8, so it's going to be in a ternary. So 1 and a 2 and a ta-ki-ta, ta-ki-ta. So the gong gong has 3 phrases, and it goes 1, 2, ka-ka-ka-ki, ka-ka-ka-ki, ka-ka-ka-ki. Zigga zigga ka 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 ki ka 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 ki ka 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 ki zigga zigga ka 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 ki ka 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 ki ka 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 ki zigga zigga ka 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 ki ka 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 ki ka 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 ki zigga zigga ka ka ki ka ka ki ka ka ki zigga zigga ka ka ki ka ka ki ka ka ki zigga zigga. 3 variations, and they kind of cycle through those. There's only one gong gong part, really. There's no answer and lead like in the damba. It's primarily this rhythm, and then the other gong gong players follow the lead gong gong player and basically kind of almost psychically know which variations to go into. It's a rather seamless, beautiful flow as they understand the phraseology that's connected. So again, it's the bass drum is the idea. 2, 1. Those are the snares, so bass, snare, snare. Then you have etc. Now I'm going to bring in the chata strokes to fill it up a bit, and the drum set example has a different pattern for the cymbal pattern. That's more on the talking drum rhythm. So this is really featuring again bass drum and snare hits, and it's kind of a pickup. And all the examples you start on the last bar flowing into the first bar as the pickup sequence, kind of like I demonstrated with the language. Language is a big part of it, so if you can get inside that, good for you. So we have 1, 2, 1. That 3rd example, the one in the binary, is really a fascinating shift. And I should say that Dangoba rhythms by nature tend to combine binary and ternary combinations almost in one soup of possibilities. It becomes like a Bach chorale of counterpoint and independence. And it may seem random and daunting, but it's extremely highly organized when all the parts are combined. So definitely check out the Tufts website with Al-Haji playing the examples. He layers himself in the studio to do this. So that's a little bit of the Tanchili Gong. Let's go to drum set and see how that feels. Talk to you in a bit. Thank you. All right, we're on to the 2nd example for the article drum set, Dagoma rhythms on drum set. This is the Tanchili Gong series, the Takai suite items, and this is the 3rd item in the suite, and it has basically 3 variations. We're going to break them down slowly, so it's just snare and bass drum, which is the gong gong, then a simple hit on the cymbal, and then the more complicated double hits, which is shown. So it begins with a pickup. 1, 2, 1. 2, 3. Then the bass drum. 2, 3. Then a binary. 2, 3. 2, 3. So that 2nd example is going to be a little tricky with this fumbling bass drum pedal. Not much I can do with it. Doesn't have much rebound. But anyway, with the simple cymbal pattern, 1, 2, 1. back into the next variation. As I mentioned in the gong gong, usually there's just one lead gong gong and the rest follow, and try to be unison with these examples. That binary example in the third is very, very cool. The lunga pattern does more of this rhythm that's notated. So you have ka 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 ki, ka 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 ki, ka 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 ki, ka 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 ka ka ki. All right, so slowly, and this one I'm going to play as is because it's kind of got a very nice coolness to it. Just so you know, when the dance, the Takai dance, where the snare hits are where they hit their wooden sticks together. So one person has a stick and the other, and they do a circle dance and strike sticks on those key points on the snare, which is the key. So here we go with the examples, and I'll try to keep it sweet. So here we go. Okay, so those was twice through each one and then once through each one. And as far as those bass drum hits in the second example, if they're tricky for me, at least in this setting, you decide which ones you want to play. Going from the first one to the third could be a very good variation, leaving out the second one entirely. But on the gong gong, they do get into these multiple rhythmic hits, which are pretty cool. Come back for the next video on the Nundanyuli, which is kind of similar, but also different. Talk to you in a bit.